Welcome to my channel. I'm Car Things, and today I'm gonna help you out with stancing your cars the best way. Let's look at some of the supplies that we have here that's gonna help you out with your build. First, you're gonna need a Dremel with a little ball grinder. You're gonna need some axles, 1/16 tubing, just like these, some super glue, baking soda, file grinder, an X-Acto knife, some clippers, a jeweler saw, some screws, sandpaper, and of course the beautiful car that we're going to be working on right now. This one came from the Fast and the Furious set, which was featured in the Tokyo Drift, and I love this car. This car looks nice. Use your X-Acto knife to open it up carefully, not to ruin the packaging. And look at this beauty. The silver on this is phenomenal. The wheels, everything, it's a beautiful car, even just on itself. It's a premium car, so it comes with a metal base and rubber tires, and this is what we're gonna get our car to look like towards the end of the video. So if you follow these steps, you can have all your cars look this beautiful. We're gonna start out with drilling out these rivets right here with our Dremel and our little ball grinder. You can use a drill with like a bit, but I like using this. So once you get all of that, you will be able to open up the car. And now we're gonna take apart the old axles. Because it's metal, you won't be able to use clippers like on the plastic mainline versions, so you'll just use that same grinder to grind off the little clips that hold down the original axles. You'll do it on one side and then you'll do it on the other side. You just need to do it just enough that the axle will come out. Once you have it, this is what it's going to look like. We are going to go to our next step, which will be sanding the car down. Now you can see how tall the car sits right now. You'll need the sandpaper for this, and then you'll grab your car and you'll sand it down. Some cars may need more sanding than others, but you sand it down just enough for it to get to be flat, like this. There it goes, it's nice and flat. This will be for the best results when you stance your car. You'll grab your file grinder, and now you're gonna file down those little slits where the old axle sat, because we are gonna put a new axle in there. Just like that. You're gonna grab your tubing, and with this tubing you're gonna put it down just like that, and you see that I left some room there. We're gonna put the body back on. We're gonna grab some wheel things. This is my product. These are the wheels that I sell on my website, so if you want to follow along exactly, you can buy a set and do exactly what I'm doing. And this could be for any car, but this one is specifically made for this Mercedes because the wheels are monoblock AMG wheels. And these wheels come with ultra thin tires, metal barrels, and resin printed insides. Perfect for stancing cars. The tires are a very crucial part, and so when I was designing these wheels, I wanted to make sure that I get the perfect tires for them. Here we're going to use the old axles now. Grab these axles, you grab your clippers, and you cut them in half. Just like this. And you will take them out. Those old axles will fit in perfectly with the new wheels that you got. And those are going to go into the metal tubing like that. Now you'll see me adjusting it right to the fender, but you can adjust it to your liking. Once you got it the way that you like, see that it moves, you'll cut it down to size, and then you'll do the same thing for the back as well. You can align it and then cut it down to size. I always leave a little bit more room when I'm doing this, just so I can file it down a little bit more later to make sure that the fitment is perfect. You grab your super glue to super glue it down, and then you're going to use this cool method that I use, is the baking soda method. Put some baking soda down and sprinkle it on top of your super glue, and it will instantly harden, where you don't have to wait for the super glue to dry. Even though super glue can dry pretty quickly, this will make it instantly dry. Just like that. Once everything is done, we are moving to our next step, which is making some little slits in the tubing. So you'll grab your filer and you're going to file down the metal tubing. Make sure that it's even on each side, because this will play a part in how your car is going to roll and how your car is going to stance. So you can see here it's even. The next part is probably the most crucial part in all of this, is shaving down the fenders. Now, there's one important thing in all of this, and I can't stress this out enough, is use protective goggles. Trust me, I've made the mistake with not using them before, and it was the worst mistake I made. You see all these metal shards here? Yeah, that can go into your eye, and that is not good. So once you got all that going, you start shaving down the fenders. Now, this part may take some tries to get it just right. You may be able to just shave it down once, or sometimes you may have to shave it down multiple times. But once you get it shaved down just enough, this will make room for the wheel to fit in. So when you put your wheel in like that, it should roll perfectly, because there's nothing preventing it from rolling. The other thing that you're going to need to do is cut down some of the interior, because when you put the body on and the interior, you can see that it doesn't close down properly, and that's just because there's not enough room with the new axle. So you're going to grab your X-Acto knife and you're going to cut it like this. Make some slits. This will give it a little bit more room and help the interior sit down nicely with the body and the base, like that. Once you got all that going, you're gonna put your wheels in and you're gonna glue them down. You're gonna do this on all four sides. And with those little slits there as well, you can adjust the camber. So you can bend it up and down a little bit here and there. I'm gonna do the back side as well. So even if the wheels are rubbing a little bit, you can also just bend it up and down to get it just right, like that. We're gonna put the base, and look at that. This thing is a beauty. And most people will look at this and be like, that thing doesn't roll. No, this thing rolls like butter. This was a amazing, simple build. Lastly, what you're going to need to do, or what I like to do, is I like to put screws into my cars. I don't use super glue or putty. It just makes builds a little bit more cleaner and holds them down nice and solid. That way you can take the car apart whenever you want and adjust whatever you need, like that. And if you follow these steps, you can have a beautiful ride just like this. You can apply this method to pretty much any Hot Wheels car, or really any die-cast car, and you can get these results. Some cars will need a little bit more work, but for the most part, just follow these steps, and the more you do it, the better you'll get. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate all the support. I'll see you in the next one.